So real quick, I'm going to go through the 9 different ingredients in the ISOT and just tell you some different things about these ingredients. Now, if you can remember, we never make claims that, or any type of medical claims that our products heal things, but what you can talk about is the ingredients that are in the products and that they may be helpful for people, or what studies have shown about what these ingredients have done in certain people. And starting with the ISOT, one of the first ingredients is persimmon. Persimmon is a fruit. It helps to lower blood pressure. It also has antihistamine effects, which, like Benadryl or some of the other medications, it actually helps to control allergies, and it does that naturally. Second ingredient is blessed thistle, which is also known as holy thistle. And what that does is that helps to eliminate water from your body, so excess water, which can then help you lose weight. It also helps with digestion and cold and fever. Next ingredient is ginger. Ginger aids in digestion, helps you break down your food, also helps people with nausea. And again, you're seeing a theme here. It helps to release excess water or is a diuretic. Myrrh is another ingredient. Myrrh is very effective for people with coughs and colds, people with asthma, so chronic asthmatics or people with bronchitis, or especially in the wintertime when people get sick. It's a great time to drink the tea, and not just to lose weight, but they can actually drink it on a daily basis. And one of the other things I say about the tea, based on the ingredients, it's pretty much safe for kids down to age 10. I would cut the dose in half for anyone under age 15. Normally recommend 20 ounces a day. I would say they can safely take up to 10 ounces and spread it throughout the day. Next ingredient is chamomile. Chamomile helps with gas and bloating. So folks with, irritable bowel syndrome, I know Stormy told her story about her constipation and her IBS. That's why it's so effective with that. It not only helps to move the bowels, but it also helps to get rid of that gas and that bloating feeling that a lot of people suffer from. The other great thing about chamomile is it helps to heal the stomach and the intestines when they have inflammation or irritation, and it can be very powerful for that, but also at the same time very gentle. Marshmallow. Marshmallow is another ingredient that helps to heal the stomach. It treats constipation, and it's good for coughs and colds. Papaya. Papaya is a fruit that a lot of people may be familiar with. It's an orange fruit with black seeds in the middle. The most powerful thing about the papaya is it helps to get rid of parasites. So when we talk about the tea and talk about the fact that many people have rid parasites from their body by drinking this tea, the main ingredient that does that is the papaya. Next ingredient is milk thistle. Milk thistle is actually silymarin, S-I-L-Y-M-A-R-I-N, which is just a fancy word for milk thistle. And this is a very powerful liver detoxifier. And it's really important to detoxify your liver because between alcohol that you drink or pills that you take, it all goes through the liver and the kidneys for the most part to get rid of your body and get out of your body. A lot of times the liver gets overloaded, so it's important to detoxify the liver to help it to do its job better. And the last ingredient is malva, M-A-L-V-A, which is also known as Chinese mallow. And this is a very gentle laxative, and it's also been shown to help lower blood sugar. So that is the ISOT. Move on to my next favorite product, which is the NutriBurst. The great thing about the NutriBurst is, and the reason why we combine it with the tea, is because it helps to put all of your minerals and nutrients back. So when you detoxify your body and you rid the toxins, the next best thing to do is then put all the vitamins and minerals back. So you should really be suggesting to folks who you're selling the tea to or buying the tea, you know what, after you do your 5-day detox, you really should take, NutriBurst for the next 30 days and, try to, encourage them to go ahead and buy the NutriBurst in addition to the tea. As you may very well know, and it's been published a lot, you'll see that, NutriBurst is equivalent to 10 salads, and it's got 72 minerals and amino acids. But the great thing about the NutriBurst is it's a whole food nutrition in terms of a multivitamin. So when you're buying a vitamin from the store, you may get vitamin A and vitamin C, vitamin D, and it's been extracted. This is actually equivalent to eating the orange that you would get the vitamin C from, or eating, the carrots that you would get the vitamin A from. So it's got all the other nutrients that go along with it and not just that one vitamin. The other great thing about the NutriBurst that you may not know is it's very high in acai berry. And for those of you who aren't familiar, it's the dark berries that you see with grapes and juices and other things. The acai berry specifically basically helps to heal the body. So as we age and we combat different things, our body oxidizes, which is a fancy way of saying that it rusts. And what this does is this basically reverses that. It reverses the aging process, and it heals our cells. And the acai berry is one of the most powerful antioxidants that there is. The other thing it has is resveratrol, again, derived from dark berries. And resveratrol is very important in heart health. It's also been shown to help to lower blood sugar and treat diabetes, also to lower blood pressure. The other main ingredient that really makes NutriBurst a great accompaniment, especially to someone who's trying to lose weight or taking the tea, is that it has hoodia. And those of you may know hoodia. It's an ingredient that's found in a lot of weight loss products, but it basically goes to the brain and makes sure that your brain has sugar so that the brain is satiated and you don't feel hungry. So it basically helps to control your appetite and also, helps to give you energy. In addition, we've got green tea. Green tea is a powerful metabolism booster and antioxidant. The other great thing about green tea is it's a fat burner. So by taking the NutriBurst, you're not only going to get appetite suppression, all of your vitamins, but you're also going to get the fat-burning quality. And the last ingredient that you may not be familiar with that's in NutriBurst is called quercetin. Quercetin is not only a powerful antioxidant, but quercetin helps with allergies. So if you have people who suffer from chronic allergies or eczema or skin disorders, by taking the NutriBurst every day, they can help to basically combat those things. Next product I'm going to talk about is my probably second or third favorite, which is the NRG. NRG, as you guys know, is used for energy. It also helps people with mental focus. And some of the main ingredients that are in the NRG are B vitamins, caffeine. But the great thing about NRG, it's a natural form of caffeine. So it's not going to make you feel really hyper or have palpitations where your heart is racing or feel really jittery. It's not going to take you up and then make you crash down like the Red Bulls and the Monsters and some of those other energy products. The other great thing about it being a natural caffeine is that it's got the green tea as its base, which is also a fat burner. It has EGCG with the green tea, which is a fat burner. Green tea also has been shown to help with breast and prostate as well as colon cancer. So you've got multiple benefits from just one ingredient. The other thing other two things that are most important that are in the NRG, one is it's got something where you'll see on the bottle it says Avantra Z. Avantra Z is basically bitter orange. Bitter orange is an herb that's from China. It's a Chinese herb that is a cousin to ephedra. If you guys remember, hydroxycut and Zenodrin in the 90s where everybody was losing all that weight, they were working out like crazy and they had so much energy, that's what bitter orange is. It's a cousin to that. Now, if you guys also remember, it got banned because they found that it was dangerous and some people had some problems with it. So this is actually a safe, approved version, and that's part of why it actually works really well to give you the energy that you need. And the last most important ingredient that I think in the NRG is a mood lifter called 5-HTP. And 5-HTP basically increases the natural endorphins or good chemicals in your brain. It increases serotonin, which helps to lift your mood and to make you happy. So that's why a lot of people will call NRG their happy pill. From NRG to talk about two of the medicinal mushrooms, because I get a lot of questions about that. I think people always hear, the chaga is good to take or the gano is good to take, but they don't really know what's in it and they don't really know how it works, and so they're not sure, not as comfortable with it or how to do it. So I'm going to start first with the gano or Ganoderma. It basically is a medicinal mushroom known as reishi mushroom, and with the Gano, you'll notice it's in most of our coffee products actually have the Ganoderma in it, and it's mainly because it's giving you an extra health benefit when you're drinking coffee. So it's like, okay, well, you're doing something you do every day. Why not do something that actually promotes your health and helps to prevent cancer and a whole bunch of other things that we're going to talk about. So what Ganoderma is known for is it helps to boost the immune system. It's actually been shown to kill the flu virus. So definitely a good time of year to take it is during cough and cold season, or if you want to help keep from getting sick. It's also, like we talked about, a powerful antioxidant. It helps to clear those free radicals, those damaging proteins and from your body so that you're healing your body when you actually ingest the Ganoderma. It's been shown to be effective in heart health. So folks with chest pain or heart conditions or heart rhythm problems, it's been shown to be helpful for that. One of the most favorite properties it has of mine is it's an adaptogen. Adaptogen is it's a chemical that helps your body adapt to stress. So Ganoderma is really good as a stress reliever. It helps to relax you. It helps with anxiety. And so you can see why it's good for your general overall health. There's also been some evidence to show that it helps to lower blood pressure and cholesterol. It's been used quite often also in folks who are going through chemotherapy or for cancer. Because of those healing properties and the fact that it can actually heal your cells, it's actually been shown to kill cancer cells and help people survive from cancer, especially as it relates to kidney problems as well. Gano is very important for kidney disease, helping to heal people with kidney disease and or kidney cancer. Okay. The other thing that Ganoderma has been shown, and you may hear a testimony, my cousin Michelle actually gave a very powerful testimony this weekend in Chicago. She's been a diabetic for 25 years, and she, insulin-dependent diabetic. And she started on the products, including Ganoderma and Chaga and the NutriBurst, about a month ago, where she was taking them consistently. And she's always, been a really compliant diabetic, but every time she went to the doctors, her numbers were never on goal. And she was, frustrated, but doing the best that she could. And when she went this past week, the doctor was asking her, like, what are you doing? Your numbers haven't been like this in 15 years. And she told him, she said, well, I've been taking these TLC products.
Dr. Gator.
Yes.
She's actually on the line tonight.
Oh, she's going to give her testimony? Okay, I'll let her give her testimony.
You could bring her on now. Michelle, are you on the line?
All right, okay.
You were doing a great job. I'm just listening.
All right, cuz, go ahead, give your testimony.
Well, thank you guys for letting me share my testimony. Thank you, cousin. I appreciate that. But as my cousin said, I've been a diabetic for really over 26 years and insulin dependent for 25. And so after my experience with the Gano and the Chaga and the NutriBurst and the NRG, I had a doctor's visit. My A1C has been lowered, coming down from 11.9 and now 7.2, which is extremely good for someone whose body does not really produce a lot of insulin. So, I know we don't make medical claims, but for me, I spend about $200 a month on all kinds of herbs and supplements. And here I've discovered, thank you to my cousin Carmen for introducing me to TLC. I found something that I feel like is my miracle in a bottle. So I'm just very thankful about that. But again, we don't make the medical claims, but it has been my experience that those products have lowered my A1C. My blood pressure is lowered. And now my doctor wants to try the product. So I'm hooking him up with a little kit because I hope he's going to become a business partner of mine and that he's going to help, some other patients of his, discover some really great products that can really benefit them in trying to manage their diabetes. So I'm super excited about the product because I feel different. I had a total life change. It's, I get emotional talking about it. So thank you, Stormy, for letting me share that. Thank you, cousin, for bringing me on, and Carmen for introducing me. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Michelle, for sharing. This weekend, really quickly, Dr. Gator, when you shared, it just really brought a whole new revelation as to why we should use the Chaga and the Gano. And I've already been using the Chaga, and I noticed that it sends me to the restroom. I do notice that. I make Chaga shots. I don't just take the pills. But I took the Gano the next day, and I don't know, maybe Dr. Gator can help me understand why, but I took the Gano and the NRG together, and my mental clarity and my energy was through the roof. So I'll turn it back over to you, Dr. Gator.
Well, and that makes sense as we were talking about, the NRG, the fact that it does help with mental focus between the 5-HTP and that bitter orange. It's really going to help you focus. So, and then of course, with the Ganoderma boosting your immune system and being an antioxidant. So when you took the two of them together, you probably had a nice little combination effect with that. So that is Ganoderma. So I hope you guys have learned a little bit about the Ganoderma so you can help recommend it to people. I really feel like it's something that everyone should take on a daily basis. And some people can take both, Ganoderma and chaga. Some people, just pick one versus the other. I get that question a lot. I don't think there's any right or wrong answer. They're both very powerful medicinal mushrooms. They do sometimes call chaga the emperor and Gano the king, because chaga actually has even more potent antioxidant and anti-cancer properties above and beyond the Ganoderma. And, I was on the plane back from Chicago, and, we have to fly Delta out of Atlanta, I'm not a huge Delta fan, but I do it. And I was reading Sky Magazine, though, which actually has some really great articles. So I have to say, kudos to Delta and Sky Magazine. And there's an article in there, so you guys check it out if you happen to be on the airplane, that talks about, is cancer preventable? And it really struck me, that they were talking about the fact that every adult, almost most adults, like over 90% of us, have dormant cancer cells in our body. So that means we have cancer waiting to happen, and through different changes of the environment, between toxins we're exposed to, between things that we put in our body, between the stress that we have, different things in our environment will turn those cancer cells on or keep them, at bay and keep them dormant and keep us from preventing cancer. And they even went on to talk about the fact that some folks who actually, have been diagnosed with cancer can actually revert those cancer cells back to a dormant stage where they're not active. And so that made me really, think about that and the fact that, I was taking chaga every day for my personal health, and to try to actually heal my body. I'm trying to have a baby at age 40, and there was a lot of data and research on the really strong antioxidant power and how that can actually help your eggs rejuvenate. I'd like to call it, breathe life back into my freeze-dried eggs. But so I was really taking it, hoping to improve my egg quality. And I'll give a quick testimony on that. I actually had gone for fertility treatment back in the springtime before I started the chaga, and they were telling me that I really should use donor eggs because my egg quality was very poor. And after taking the chaga for the past 3 months, I went back and went to a different specialist, the number one in the world. And he actually told me that, my egg quality had improved, and he was quite surprised and said, if I really wanted to use my own eggs, that he thought that I had a good shot. So, when you think about the power of this product, like the chaga, which is another medicinal mushroom, to heal your body, to prevent you from getting cancer, so many people have cancer that runs in their family, or so many people just between, stress and, not eating right and processed food and fast food, we're just damaging our bodies. And that's why something like chaga is really important to take on a daily basis. Other great things about chaga, it helps to heal the stomach. So if you have folks with stomach ulcers or a lot of inflammation in their stomach, ulcerative colitis, any of those things, chaga will help to heal that. It boosts the immune system. We talked about the fact that chaga helps to treat cancer. There's actually some pretty good data on the fact that they took extracts of the chaga and put it with cancer cells as well as normal cells. And the chaga extract actually killed the cancer cells. This is skin cancer, breast cancer, colon cancer, lung cancer. It killed the cancer cells and left the normal cells alone. So think about how powerful that is. If you've got folks who are on chemotherapy and other things that are really damaging their bodies, the chaga and the Gano can help to not only kill the cancer, but to help protect the normal cells that are in the body. And I'm going to just give one more quick testimony on the chaga. I've got a patient that's, going through cancer right now, and he came into the office and was just in a tremendous amount of pain. He had, stomach intestinal type cancer and was having a lot of back pain, and had been to the emergency room that morning and had gotten 2 shots of Dilaudid. Now, Dilaudid is 10 times stronger than morphine. And by the time he got to my office, the Dilaudid had worn off, and he was in severe, severe pain. And so I'm thinking to myself, okay, what am I going to give this gentleman? And it turned out that, I couldn't give him morphine. I couldn't give him any of the other strong medicines that we had. So what I ended up giving him was NutriBurst, Gano, and chaga. And the best way to take the chaga, and also you can take the Gano this way, is to take 2 ounces of warm water, not too hot, and then open the capsule and dissolve it into the water, and then drink it kind of like a shot, like Stormy was saying, because it absorbs directly into your system. And do you know, after taking those herbal products, within 15 minutes, his pain went from a 20 to a 5. I mean, amazing. Now, the Dilaudid, 10 times stronger than morphine, wore off and couldn't control his pain, but these products actually were controlling his pain. And that just was just even powerful for me to see as a physician, because I believe in the products, but to actually see something like that, to see that it treats cancer pain, it's just really remarkable. And I'm sure we're probably going to hear some testimony on that as well. And then I'm just going to go through, because I know we're running short on time. One more thing I wanted to talk about was the emu oil. This emu oil, if you guys have not tried it, it is absolutely amazing. Helps to treat anything from arthritis pain, which they've actually done studies on and show that it was effective, to treating itching, eczema, any type of skin disorder or psoriasis. They've also studied it in terms of using it on your hair and helping to repair split ends, and in some cases actually helping people to regrow hair. So I really encourage you to also try the emu oil and look at all the benefits that it has. It's been used for scar reduction. It's been used for burns. So that's really, really a great product. Are there any other products, Ms. Wellington, you want me to go over?
Really quickly, I wanted to know, because we have two individuals on here in a minute, and as well as me, I've lost 8 pounds since Monday, and I kind of cheated yesterday, but I'm still down 8 pounds. What's going on with this resolution? Why is this resolution so powerful? Please tell us.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I will tell you, resolution is a game changer. And we are the only company to have this particular product. So, you guys need to be very proud of that and really, really sell that, because it's unique. It's unique to TLC. And what is in resolution is what's called a homeopathic medicine. What homeopathy is, they take a compound and they basically dilute it down until there's an imprint left of the compound. Now, there's 11 different homeopathic herbs within the resolution, and I'm not going to kind of go through each one of them, but, in short, the herbs do different things. One, they help to control emotional eating, because a lot of us have that. We get, upset or stressed out. Next thing you know, we're going through the drive-thru at McDonald's, ordering a number 2. So it helps to calm that. It helps to suppress your appetite. It helps to burn fat. It's got graphites in it, which have been shown to control hunger, especially in women who are going through menopause. So if you've got any, women who are in their 40s or 50s and who are just really having trouble losing weight and haven't been able to get those pounds off, and what hasn't worked in the past or has worked in the past isn't working now, then resolution is going to be a great product for them. It also has ingredients that help to support the thyroid, and as you know, the thyroid governs metabolism. And it's basically also got ingredients that basically help to increase your metabolism and your fat burning capabilities, and so that's why it's been so successful. So I guess we can let the folks who've been taking the resolution give their testimony. The one last thing I want to say about it is it's not only great for weight loss, it's great for maintaining weight, because how many of us have lost the weight and then stuff happens and we're back eating the same way we did before, and not, and all of a sudden the pounds are coming back. So it's, a great product to sell to people to lose weight, but those who are also looking to maintain their weight loss so they don't go through that emotional eating or that overeating. It'll help them keep the weight off.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Gator. I definitely have lots of notes and have to listen to this recording because you shared a lot of information. And I know that we didn't have that much time, but thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. We know that, you have like 8 different businesses that you're running, so it means a lot for you to be on here with us. Guys, listen, make sure that you listen back to this replay and follow her Instagram. You can go to my page and you'll see her Dr. Jameelah, Jameelah Gator, Gater. She often shoots videos and she has YouTube and all of that stuff. And we're trying to get her to come to our training, our team party in Atlanta, Georgia as well. So again, thank you. Now, really quickly, guys, we're going to actually turn the call over to Candace. I am going to be doing the 10 o'clock opportunity call tonight. so therefore I have to get off. But we have two very, very, very powerful testimonies that you definitely want to hear from, because for me, guys, I'm going to tell you something. I'm excited to know that we have the best compensation plan in the industry of direct sales and network marketing. But one of the number one things that I'm getting from a lot of these network marketing companies, leaders that are coming over here, because we are attracting lots of them, is that finally I see a company with real products that really, really, really do work, guys. That's why we want to make sure that we really start to understand the retail to recruit method. Y'all hear my tea, my hot water boiling for my chaga shot. But, yeah, we definitely want to make sure that we are leveraging these products and we become a product of the product ourselves, because when I look at some of my pictures, I haven't even been on a diet like that, and I noticed that the puffiness just went away from my body because I really do use all of the products. And so, Candace Bird Davis, I'm going to bring you on the line to bring on. We have Angie from Chicago. We have Stefan to share about retail commissions, as well as LaQuanya. So, Miss Candace Bird Davis, can you go ahead and take over the call, please?
Absolutely, Ms. Wellington. Thank you so much for your time. I know you're getting ready to knock out this 10 o'clock call. Also, I want to say thank you to Dr. Jameelah Gator. That was just some awesome and amazing information. I took crazy, crazy notes. But as Coach Wellington said, guys, we have some amazing testimonies on the line that are actually here, real life, real people testimonies that you're following on Facebook. You're seeing the testimonies being shared all over social media. But these testimonies back up Ed just shared with us. I mean, facts on our tea, the things that it does, the herbs that bring down the blood pressure, the herbs that help detox your liver by taking in the pills and the alcohol and all of that stuff. So it's absolutely amazing. The first testimony that I want to bring online is a young lady out of Chicago, Illinois. Coach Wellington had the pleasure of meeting with her, I believe it was this past week, and shared her amazing testimony with Miss Wellington. But she is also on the line tonight, guys, to share with us this same amazing testimony that we can be able to relate to other people, share her testimony, and help use her testimony to build our businesses as well. But I would like to bring forth on the line Miss Angie out of Chicago. Angie, are you on the line with us?
I am on the line. Can you hear me?
I can hear you quite well. Please share with everybody the testimony of the products that you use, the success that you've seen, and your overall thoughts and feelings about total life changes in the products that have affected your life.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Well, truly, I have had a total life change. To date, I've been able to lose 110 pounds. I am so excited about this total life change. Basically, I was introduced to the company, basically the tea first, and I tried the tea, and I just kind of drank it casually, and then I didn't really see anything. And then my sponsor, who reached back out to me, he said to me, you can't be drinking it correctly. Go ahead and drink it at least 3 times a day. Well, I did that, and ultimately I lost 8 pounds in 3 days. So I was very much inquisitive and very much convinced that these products do actually work. And so I joined the business at that time, and then I went ahead and started with the tea. And with that, I was able to lose, just from the tea alone, a little bit over 20 pounds, just from the tea. And then, because I had more weight to lose, I started out over 300 pounds. And so I had more weight to lose, so I wanted to dig a little deeper, and I did a ton of research on HCG. And so I started that. I did 1 round of 40 days, and just from that alone, I was able to lose another 37 pounds in 40 days. And I felt amazing. I had tons of energy. You're not supposed to necessarily exercise, but my husband and I, we walked. It was just great in terms of the amount of weight that I was losing, and I wasn't hungry, and I really didn't understand the dynamics of it until Dr. Gator shared a lot of different things with us as well. Then after HCG, they said that you may put on a couple more pounds. I came off at a really the timing was because it was Thanksgiving, and so I was concerned about gaining more weight. They said that you probably would gain about 5 additional pounds once you introduce carbs and different things like that back into your diet. And I did. I gained it, but then ultimately I lost it right back. So literally I've been able to keep the weight off. The next product that I used was Resolution. And I decided to do all of this, A, because I had a lot of weight to lose, and B, I wanted to truly be a product of the product. I wanted to be able to tell people my experience and tell people my success and let them know, be living proof that the products definitely work. So I did a 21-day resolution, and in 21 days I lost 20 pounds. And again, I didn't understand exactly how resolution worked. It wasn't a lot of research that I was able to do on my own, but thanks to Dr. Gator, I really understand it because I am an emotional eater. In terms of my job, I work in a stressful environment with the stock market, and so that's always been my thing, stressful eating. And so right there, Resolution was able to literally get rid of that for me. Like, I don't have that even now, and I'm not currently on Resolution. So very thankful for that. I did a second round of HCG, 21 days, and I was able to lose an additional 20 pounds. All this time, I also included Delgado, which is amazing. And let me just say this. I started off, I was not a coffee drinker at all. I did not drink coffee at all. Now, to date, I still have my Delgado coffee every single day. I absolutely love the way it makes me feel. I absolutely love it. I'm very sensitive to caffeine, so I was concerned about that and NRG, but I have not had any issues in terms of heart palpitations or anything that made me feel nervous or any crashes or anything like that. So these have been the keys to my success. I also take NRG as well. And currently, I am not on any of the weight loss programs, but I have been able to lose all of the weight literally and have not put the weight back on. So now I currently am on a system where I take Tachui in the morning as a meal supplement because I'm not a breakfast person. And then I have the Delgado coffee, and then I have one NRG. And literally, everyone, I am not hungry until maybe dinner time. And so all I know is that these products absolutely 100% work. I have not had any side effects, so it has truly been a blessing and a life-changing experience for me.
Wow, wow, wow. Angie, testimony with us. I mean, you have absolutely become a product of the product from using our HCG, our Resolution, the NRG, and I've got to commend you on it. I'm very proud of your accomplishments of losing 110 pounds. But with that being said, Angie, I just want to ask one quick question before I let you go. Sure. What changes in your overall health besides weight loss have you seen from these products? Have you noticed any significant changes?
Absolutely. Inflammation. Initially I couldn't lose weight because I could not work out. I had knee issues and hip issues to the point where I thought I was going to have knee replacement and hip replacement. And so that inflammation is gone completely. The other thing that I can just truly say that I've always had a sweet tooth, have to have something sweet after dinner. Literally, I can tell you, and this is the honest to goodness truth, it's probably been about 6 to maybe 8 months since I've had anything in terms of pastries, cookies, candy, chocolate. Aside from that, I don't even have menstrual cramps anymore. I don't know why, but I'm just giving my testimony. It really, really works. And those are the changes for me outside of the weight loss.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Angie from Chicago, for sharing with us. I guess it truly is safe to say that Total Life Changes not only transformed your body, but it's starting to transform your bank account as well. So, guys, after listening to Miss Angie from Chicago on her amazing testimony, I have another testimony that I want to bring forth on the line to share with you. You guys heard him a couple Fridays ago. I interviewed him on the line. He too has very, 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 very good testimony in regards to being a product of the product. But this man is not only a single father. Guys, he got into Total Life Changes not to build a business, but because he was so frustrated with the industry of weight loss that he had never really saw any success with any products. So when I talked to him on that particular day in February, he told me, Candace, I don't want to build a business. I want to see if the products really work. Guys, let's fast forward about 4 months. This guy has lost well over 110 pounds on the products with Total Life Changes. So I want to bring him forth on the line so he can share his testimony with you in depth. But I want to bring forth none other than Mr. Stefan Amashi from New York. Mr. Amashi, are you on the line with us?
Awesome. Can you hear me, Miss Candace?
I can definitely hear you, Stefan. Can you please share with everybody your testimony on your significant weight loss, your transformation, the products that you use, and what you've noticed these products have done to your overall health? Because your story is very, very impactful, just like Miss Angie's is.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that warm introduction. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for having me in the call tonight. I'm excited. Well, my story began back in December.
Mr. Amashi, are you still on the line with us? Guys, I think we possibly may have lost Mr. Amashi, maybe a cell phone signal service, something like that, but we will go ahead and move forward. If he comes back on the line, we'll go ahead and let him share his testimony. But in the time being, while he is getting back on the line, you always hear us saying that Total Life Changes is transforming bodies and transforming bank accounts. And one of the testimonies that I want to bring forth to share with you guys is a testimony of money being made in Total Life Changes. And it is actually...
Miss Candace, you can hear me? Sorry, my phone got cut off.
Absolutely, Stefan. I can hear you. Go right on ahead, my dear.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Stefan, your call keeps breaking up still. Okay, guys, I think we may have lost Stefan again. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring forth a testimony. This lady in particular, I work directly with. She comes out of Canton, Michigan. And, guys, let me tell you a little bit about her. Not only is she a wife and a mother, but she is also a professional voiceover artist who actually got into network marketing, not really knowing what to expect, but knowing that she wanted to generate an additional income from home to help her family out. And, guys, I'm not making any income claims, but this week alone on a part-time basis, she's going to get on the line with you and share with you on how...
Hey, Miss Candace, sorry I got cut off. My phone is I'm getting straight call, but you guys can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for that interruption again. Yes, my story began back in December of 2014. You know, going back to the doctor, I was 301 pounds, and she read the results to me, and it was bad. You know, high blood pressure, diabetic was taking over, and she wanted to put me on more med. But what caught my attention is she's told me that if I don't take care of myself and lose this weight, by the age of 50, I'm not going to live. I was bleeding. It was bad. And I was a police officer for about 8 years until they let me go because of my breathing problem. I couldn't walk the beat no more. But basically what it is, I tried everything on the market. Nothing works for me. So the doctor told me that I have to be in a strict diet, but it's very hard because I love eating sweet. So one day I was watching Miss Candace webinar. She talked about the IOSO T, lose 5 pounds in 5 days. So I was like, does this really work? I said, look, I got nothing to lose. Let me call her. Sure, let me call her. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just say something. That phone call literally saved my life. But, you know, I got the product, and I started using the product. So I lost 5 pounds in 5 days. So I said, it works. Another 5 pounds in another week. So in 2 weeks, I lost a total of 10 pounds. So I was excited. Back in March, I decided to say I want to take it up notch a little more. I said, you know what? I want to try the resolution and the NutriBurst. So what happened from January 12th to March 3rd, I lost 19 pounds just on the tea, ladies and gentlemen, just on the tea, 19 pounds. So now when I started resolution, March to on to this day, my weight started coming off. I was like, amazing what's happening to my body. I could not believe to see the result, what I was getting. And I knew the product would work. I knew the resolution. I call the resolution my best buddy, and it works. It delivers. And I see the dramatic weight loss, and I couldn't be more happier for today, you know. And the thing that caught my attention is that the NutriBurst, this is a very powerful product that people telling me that I'm looking younger. It actually bring my gray hair is fading away. My black is actually coming back. And this is something that is unbelievable because people asking me, how you do it? How are you looking young again? All I said is the NutriBurst. And that's exactly what's happening. And then, you know, I went back to the doctor and she was amazed when she saw me. She could not believe me that I lost literally all that pound in a short period of time using these 3 products. My result came back, and let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, what happened. It blew her mind. My diabetic level, no medical claim, we don't make medical claim here, but my diabetic level came back to a 5.7. It blew her mind away. But hey, what happened? She told me that it probably got mixed up. She wanted to redo the test. So she redo the test. The result came back the same exact thing, and she could not believe. She said, I've been in the industry for 15 years. I never seen a person lost so much weight and be diabetic at the same time in a short period of time. These products literally saved my life. That's why today, sometimes, you know, I have 3 kids, and it was hard if anything has happened to me because I have nobody to raise them. And it was very hard. And sometimes I put my emotions sometimes because people used to call me names, being fat, talking about going to a family home. It's so embarrassing that they have to put me in a chair to sit down. I cannot sit on the sofa because I might break it at 301 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. So let me tell you, these products definitely deliver. You might see my story out there on Facebook. You know, I put it out there to inspire all the people out there. I just want to show them what this product has done for me. It literally saved my life. And today, let me tell you, I did a full body scan, and I am 100% healthy. I could not ask for nothing better than getting my life back. So don't listen to somebody say, oh, the product don't work. It definitely worked 100%. And today, I am so proud of myself to say, you know what, total life changes. I saved my life. And that lady on the phone, Miss Candace Bird, let me tell you, you literally inspired me to do this. And if it wasn't for that phone call, I will not know what I was doing today. A single dad. I don't have nobody. I'm a single dad with 3 kids. And, you know, sometimes I used to think that I might collapse in my own house. It happens many times. I went to the hospital many times, to the ER, because my condition was bad. I had a bad breathing problem. I had something called metal in my blood. And, you know, and today I prove, my doctor said, you proved me wrong. But these products definitely work. The resolution, the NutriBurst, and IOSOT is a game changer. That's what literally saved my life. And today, I'm blessed and honored to be part of this company. I was in another business. Candace said I was in another business. I didn't want to build this other business. But I seen what this product has done. Why not help people get their health back? And why not help them make some incredible income, ladies and gentlemen? This is what it's all about in TLC. And that's why today, I'm thankful for TLC, and thank you, Miss Candace, for having me on the spot tonight, because you know what? It definitely put a smile back in my face, and I definitely prove a lot of people wrong. They call me names, but today is a new total life changes. Thank you.
Stefana, you guys forgive me because he has me in tears once again, but I just want to say I didn't save your life. Mr. Jack Fallon, creating this amazing company called Total Life Changes, did. And I'm just honored that you were able to hear me out and learn about these products. So I appreciate you for getting on the line and sharing, guys. I'm so sorry, but he has me in tears right now. But In regards to transforming bodies, like I said earlier, guys, we also transform bank accounts. You heard the amazing testimonies from Angie as well as Stefan. But now I want somebody to come forth that I was introducing a little earlier on the line, and I'm just going to bring her up. But she comes out of Canton, Michigan. She's a mom and a wife, a professional voiceover artist, and she is building her business on a part-time basis. But these amazing products that you heard about tonight, she is retailing these products, making some amazing money, guys, and not to make any income claims. But this last week alone, not counting the cash in hand that she was able to put in hand, but her total life changes commission check was over $1,200 this week on a part-time basis. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring forth Miss Tasha McKinney. Miss Tasha McKinney, are you on the line with us? Mrs. McKinney, are you on the line with us?
Yes, Miss Davis. Can you hear me?
I can hear you quite well. If you wouldn't mind sharing with everybody what you have been doing on the retail aspect of our business to be able to generate the $1,200 commission check that you got this week, not counting the cash that you put in hand from retailing these amazing products that Dr. Jameelah Gator broke down, the same products that helped Miss Angie from Chicago lose weight, Mr. Stefan Amashi from New York lose an amazing amount of weight. Just tell us what you've been doing on the retail component to be able to generate this type of income.
Well, thank you so much, Ms. Davis, for, just allowing me this opportunity to come forward and share my testimony. And, also thank you also to Coach Stormy. And I just want to, especially, just piggybacking on, the last two testimonies, I tell you, the reason, their testimonies are the reason why, I have been able to prosper, in this business and be able to, build, a strong retail leg, basically, and we are retailing to recruit. Our primary focus, not just myself, but on our team, is we, focus on being a product of the product. And so aside from, my husband and I deciding to, go ahead and try the products for ourselves so that we could be able to experience it and be able to posture ourselves in such a way that we were confident, that we knew what we know, that the products do work. We actually chronicled the process. We documented it. We took photographs. And, we became walking billboards. But I tell you, what really propelled our business was our desire to be a blessing to our families and friends. And so without a doubt, the very first people that our focus was on was who is hurting, who's in need of healing, who is in need of some type of help in their health or in their finances. And those are the things that we began to focus on. And for us, it was very easy. We're surrounded, just in our immediate family, with people who are dealing with high blood pressure, people who have, my sister-in-law has hyperthyroidism. We've had friends, we're in our 40s, so, getting into the 40s, we started to experience, not just loved ones, but friends. And it started to blow us away because we considered them very healthy, but they started having strokes, and some, are living, and some, unfortunately passed away. And so we began to get very serious about our health. And, we decided that we wanted to live a long life. And so we needed to make a lifestyle change. And so we not only shared the information via, sampling of every product, we created samples of every product. I mean, when the tea went into a situation on back order, we needed to, begin to really, it was truly a blessing because it really allowed us to be able to focus on the other products and really get to know the benefits of all of the TLC products. And it was a miraculous discovery because, one by one, the NutriBurst, my cousin began to experience a change in his energy levels, and he couldn't live without it. He actually began, to be almost addicted, to the point we actually were taking samples of NutriBurst around to people, in our family that was sick because we wanted to know. We wanted to help them, but to begin to see the turnaround in their health, and be able to share that. We took those testimonies and we're able to turn that around, and actually that is how we're able to grow our business. We place orders from the products that we have testimonies from. The resolution drops. My husband lost 27 pounds so far in less than a month with the resolution drops, and he continues to take them today as a maintenance. He does not want to be without the resolution drops. I actually stopped taking the drops because he took my drops when he ran out. So, I decided, to discover coffee. I don't like coffee, or I didn't like coffee before I discovered the Delgada. I like cappuccino. I like all of the sweet, types of, I love chai latte, things like that. But I never, liked coffee. I didn't even like the smell of it. But the Delgada mixed with a little dose of French vanilla is amazing. And I don't even need sugar with it. It's so amazing. And so, I really, and I felt better. Now, I'm a person who's very sensitive to stimulants. So when I tried the NRG, it was a game changer for me. It gave me mental clarity. And for anybody who's a mom, who's a wife, I minister in my church. I have a lot of different hats that I wear, and to boot, trying to run a business. It's important that I be able to navigate through my day, effectively and efficiently. And so the NRG is definitely my go-to. I don't have any jitters. In the past, I couldn't even deal with anything that didn't have stimulants, and I don't do caffeine. But I am able to drink Delgada with no shakes, no impact, no nothing. I also take NRG, on a regular basis to boost my energy and definitely help kickstart my metabolism. So, yes, I'm so super excited about this week's commission check. And actually, that check was my husband's. That check was in my husband's name, and he didn't even know it was coming because the way I run our business is we all get paid here. So my husband got the check in the mail and was totally excited about it, and I'm excited as well. And, of course, I took the check and reinvested back in our business because that's how we handle our business. So I'm so excited about, this opportunity and definitely being able to help people who are hurting. And, we're here to set people free in every area, in their health and their finances, and I'm totally excited. So thank you again so much for, this opportunity and this platform.
Wow. Thank you so much, Ms. Tasha McKinney, coming out of Michigan. Guys, you heard it straight from the horse's mouth. She took that check and reinvested it back into her business, because she already knows what that investment is going to do for her future earnings.